Hi everyone, it's Cheryl. Thank you for joining me today. Today I'm going to talk about Facebook graph search. Many of you may have heard about this, but are you aware of how much power this gives to you? If not, you want to definitely keep watching. So with this new tool, you can find friends with common interests, connect with others from your past, or network with new people, find cool photos. You can either even look for the graph search to look for a job or even to network. If you have a fan page, for example, you can use Facebook graph search to obtain some critical research, such as getting more people to like you, finding copy for your landing pages, sale pages, webinars, and videos, and you can dig more into your demographics. Now, you can also benefit very greatly if you just have a Facebook profile page. And so what I'm going to do is take you to mine real quickly and show you some of the things that you can do. So let's say that, I watch the stories. I watch The Young and the Restless. And as you know, if you've ever watched The Young and the Restless, you know that Victor Newman and Jack Abbott are always at war. So let's say I saw an episode of The Young and the Restless and I want to kind of vent about it, and maybe I want to find somebody else that watches The Young and the Restless. So I'll go in here and I will type my friends who watch The Young, or actually I'm going to say who like. And what will happen is it'll start to populate, so you can just pick the one you want, but make sure you pick the right one because occasionally you'll think you're clicking on the right one and then something else comes up. So my friends who like The Young and the Restless. Okay, and then you can just scroll down and see who you have, and if there's someone you want to reach out to, that's just a good way of knowing folks, some of your friends that you have common interests with. Okay, that's one example. Let's say you're a huge football fan, and you want to see how many people also like your favorite team. So my favorite team is the Dallas Cowboys. So I'm going to look and see here my friends who like the Dallas Cowboys. And let's see what I get here. All right, I got some hits here. All right, let's just scroll down. Wow, and scroll down. Goodness, there's a lot of Cowboy fans out here. How about that? This is hilarious because I posted something today which my son tried to come back and say the Cowboys suck, but I told him the Cowboys have the most loyal fans. He's a fan of the Indianapolis Colts, so I'm just out of curiosity. I'm going to see how many of my friends like the Indianapolis Colts. If I can spell it. And wow, here, look at this. 3 people, and he's one of them. He's right there at the top. So that's just interesting. Now, what you could also do is you could say people who like whatever subject instead of your friends, and then what will happen is you'll see with this little indicator right here whether or not the person's a friend or not already. Okay, so now let's say you wanted to find an old photo. Maybe a photo that you liked a few years ago, but you can't find it just looking in your photo. So you can go up here and say photos I liked, let's say in 2012. And what will populate are pictures that you liked in 2012. And you can just scroll down and see, what photos you may have liked. Okay, and you can find the one that you're looking for. Now let's say that you were actually going to visit Charleston, South Carolina. And so you wanted to, you're looking for a really good restaurant and you're not sure what kind of food is good in the area. One of the things you could do is say restaurants in Charleston, South Carolina that my friends visited. I don't know if you noticed that, but there was also an option for saying restaurants that your friends worked at. So you might want to look at that because, hey, you never know, maybe you'll get a discount. But here, several restaurants come up, and you can just maybe might give you an idea of a restaurant to choose. And let's say you love Charleston so much, you said, you know what, I'm going to move to South Carolina. I wonder how many friends that I have that actually live in South Carolina. So you can go in here and say, my friends who live in South Carolina. And of course, you can be specific. You can give a specific city, but I'm just going to say South Carolina. And as you can see, I have several family and friends who live in South Carolina. So I think you get the idea. There's just so much in here that you can do. Let's say that you were looking for a job, or you want to meet somebody in a management position or at a particular company. You could do a search in here and say, people who work in management. Let's just stick with South Carolina and South Carolina. And then what you can do is you can look and see. Now, I didn't say my friends, I just said people. And what you can do is scroll down here. Let's see. Carlos here works in management at Colonial Life, and he and I have 8 mutual friends. So I could easily go here and see some of our mutual friends. Here's one, Ty Hill, who happens to be my cousin, so that would be a great referral. And then you can just ask those people, your mutual friends, hey, I'm interested in, moving to South Carolina. I'm interested in a position. I see that you have a friend Carlos on Facebook who's a manager at Colonial Life, and I would really love an introduction. That's just an example. You don't have to necessarily be looking for a job. You can just be looking to network or meet somebody in a particular industry for whatever reason. So this is just a really, really great tool. I think it's really an awesome tool. So thank you very much for watching my video, and please leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. All right? Talk to you later. Bye-bye.